We are now in month 9 of the COVID pandemic, and we continue to see the impact on the restaurant industry. Julie Hyman, I know a story that you highlighted yesterday that I saw coming across my feed as well, a story from Curbed outlining the 500 plus restaurants here in New York City. These are only the ones that we know of and that were sent in to the magazine to chronicle the number of closings. And across the country, we're in the six figures now. Over 110,000 restaurants have closed as a result of the pandemic. And when we talk about stimulus, we're talking about the need for targeted action on this sector of the economy. This is a couple percentage points of GDP, and I think it's quite sad that leaders at the federal and state and local levels have kind of just told restaurants, hey, good luck. We got nothing for you. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous that we know what needs to be done, and yet everyone just says, well, sorry, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, I mean, indeed, that was a really sad list. It wasn't just restaurants, by the way. It was some other sort of iconic small businesses, even things like bodegas in New York City that have shut down. So a lot of memories for a lot of people in that list. So there's not just the economic effect, there's also sort of the emotional and sentimental effect from seeing these long-term establishments close. And I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video that went viral from a restaurateur in California who noted that there was an outdoor tent set up for a movie or TV production that was next to where her outdoor dining was set up attached to her restaurant. She pointed out that that movie and TV production was going on, whereas she was being told to shut down outdoor dining. Now, there are some differences there. Apparently, the people on the production were required to have a COVID test every single day. Obviously, you can't do that kind of management for dining. But really, what it illustrates, though, it is, to your point, the lack of support on a bureaucratic level, on a governmental level, that has been given to these small businesses, besides just that sort of check that everyone was receiving. And of course, you can't just think about the restaurant itself and its employees. You have to think about the real estate implications. You have to think about the supply chain implications. I mean, we've talked to a lot of large companies that have pivoted, but take, for example, Molson Coors, right, which is still suffering from a lack of demand from bars that are shut down. So it's felt really, it is not just a localized effect, it is a much bigger effect. And when that stimulus runs out, and as we see the trickle down from these restaurants, I mean, undoubtedly, you're going to start to see more of an effect in the bigger economic figures.